Let's pay homage to the Buddha, the fully enlightened. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Reciting one of these stanzas in my own language. Buddha Bodhaya Diti Jantoyo Dhavataya Sa Dhavataya Danto Dhavateyo Adranaya Sa Nibuddho Nibbānataya Daloka Dhanani Lokatarino Lokatumai Buddhaya Desu Pito Mundo Yo Nago Nagamiyo Yadhyasini Atukhachinya Svatyati Buddha Tisani Guru Raito Trintieno Mikhiwe
The effect of these two offerings, how are they different?
according to the teachings of the Buddha, as the Buddha said, if being knows as I know the benefit of offering, there will be nobody who will eat without having offered. I will repeat it. If being knows as I know the benefit of offering, there will be nobody who will eat without being offered before they are going to eat. Buddha explained different types of offering. Different types of offering gives different results. So it was explained in the Angthong Sutta, giving what? So in that Sutta, Buddha explained, if someone wants good eyes, good sight, they need to offer light. If we want beauty, Buddha said, we need to offer cloud. If we want ease, we need to offer vehicle. If we want all, we need to offer baby or bhikkhu. In other places, Buddha says, giving the Dharma excels all giving. For that reason, offering robes in general is offering robes to the receiver that you will get each result. It is beauty. As you all make an offering in different occasions, you offer food, you offer flowers, you offer robes in other occasions. At that time, as you make an offering, you get merit, and the receiver gets as you offered. As the Buddha prescribed katina to be done, to be performed by the bhikkhu. But bhikkhu then said, they cannot arrange these katina robes offering. It must be arranged by the lay devotee. What about bhikkhu sangha? They can't say anything to lay devotee about katina. Lay devotee must request and lay devotee must arrange and inform their wish to the bhikkhu sangha. So, bhikkhu, the order of sangha, the community of bhikkhu sangha, they observe 227 bhikkhus' rules. It is laid down by the Buddha. As the Buddha laid down for bhikkhus to practice, there is nobody who can make a change. Who can say, you don't need to practice this? Only the katina robes offering can provide 5 privileges. Because of this reason, katina robes offering made by lay devotee provide these 5 privileges for bhikkhu sangha. There are different types of offenses. So among them, because of Katina rope's offering, it provides Bhikkhu Sangha 5 privileges. Because of this reason, before, if they don't follow these 5 rules laid down by the Buddha, it is offense. But because of spreading of the Katina, after spreading the Katina, we obtain these 5 privileges, even though we don't do the way the Buddha laid down. It will not be offense for all of us bhikkhus. The meaning of Katina is firmness, stability, and durability. It provides these 5 privileges for continuous 5 months and soon 5 months. The Buddha also can't provide these 5 privileges. Only the Katina robes offering the Katina, spreading of the Katina, again provides these 5 privileges. As we obtain firm, stable, and durable privileges for 5 months, as we provide these firm, stable, and durable privileges to Bhikkhu Sangha, each can give in the same way for all of you. As it is Sangika Dana, Sangasa Deva. Sangika Dana it itself gives great benefit, as it can be offered only once in a year at a serving monastery. As we got the opportunity to do for the welfare of the Bhikkhu Sangha, and as you do, as you provide the 5 privileges for the Bhikkhu Sangha, they can live without following those rules, as it will not be offense if they don't practice. As it is Sangika Dana, it will give its result, which is great in its benefit. This is what I can explain to all of you.
Another question. So, in the Buddha time, many stories when people offer to Buddha, after that when they come back home, there's a lot of diamond jewelry appear at their home. So nowadays, if we think we done a little bit now, but we will get more in the future, or soon or later, and in their mind like this, if you want to be rich now, you have to dana. So is this the right attitude? Please, Father, elaborate more or explain more. What is the right attitude for the donating or dana?
Different karmas give different results. Offering is for wealth. For that reason, whether you want, whether you don't want, whether you expect, whether you don't expect, giving will give its result, such as prosperity or wealth. You don't need to think much about it. In times of the Buddha, a very poor man, after making an offering a very small amount of things to the Arahant, such as Buddha and Arahant, after they emerged from the cessation. Because of this reason, it gives its results at the present. There is a reason. As the Buddha and Arahant, they are completely pure. They are no defilements. They are fertile land. Not only this, they always or often enter the cessation, Nirodha Samapatti. Sometimes they want to do for the good of a certain poor man. They see the fate of that poor man too. Because of this reason, they enter the cessation. After emerging from the cessation, Nirodha Samapatti, they go for alms. And then the man got the opportunity, or gets the opportunity to make an offering to such a pure, great being. Because of this reason, it can give its result at the present. A rose in the first line of it. When it gives its result, it gives at the present. As the Arahant, they are fertile land. As they want to do for the benefit of poor persons, they enter the cessation, Nirodha Samapatti. After that they go for alms. Because of this reason, the first Javana movement, the intention or the volition that arose in the first Javana movement can give its result. If you want this, you must find the Arahant. But with this expectation, if you are going to do offering, you have no right attitude. For sure, it will not give its result like those people in times of Buddha. Those persons who got the opportunity to offer the Arahant, it is not that they know they are Arahant. Just because of their pure heart, they have a very good intention to provide to the receiver with this pure heart. They offer to the Arahant who they don't know who they are. As you all know, if you make a journey, we need provision. In the same way, we are now making samsara journey, a long journey. We need provision. For that reason, if there is lacking of provision in the long samsara journey, we will encounter difficulty in the rounds of rebirth. For that reason, we need provision. For that reason, we make an offering. Suppose if you are going to make a journey in this very life, if you have no enough food, enough provisions, how difficult that journey will be. In the same way, as we are making very long samsara journey, we need enough provisions. Who will be good? Who has a lot of provisions and who has lack of provisions? Who will be good? Who do you want to be? The one with a lot of provisions or the one without provisions? No answer. I know what you want to be. That's why we make different types of offering to provide our long samsara journey. not to have difficulty like others. I want to ask you one question. Which is better? Your offering is going to be the supporting cause for the realization of Nibbana, and for the possessing of a lot of material things. Which is better? Which is better? Who do you want to be? I believe you want to be the one who can make an end of suffering. So, without expecting prosperity, wealth, just make an aspiration with this very thing for the realization of Nibbana. Because of this aspiration, when it gains its results, you will be a wealthy man, or you will be a wealthy lady. In the same way, it will support for the realization of Nibbana. But if you make an aspiration just to be a wealthy man, it cannot support for the realization of Nibbana. If you make an aspiration to be able to make an end of suffering, when you do offering, when you observe morality, it will support for the realization of Nibbana. But it is just supporting cause. Direct cause is practicing meditation. For that reason, if you want to make an end of suffering, you need another provision related to practicing meditation. You need right attitude when you make an offering, to provide to those who need with pure heart, without expecting anything. Because of this, it will give its result very great. Which mind is pure? The mind that expects something and the mind that doesn't expect anything. That pure mind will give great result. Making an aspiration to be able to make an end of suffering, it is a type of aspiration, not to get anything, not to possess anything. It means that to give up everything. There are two types of giving. There are two ways of giving up. One is giving up living things, another is giving up defilements. Because of making an aspiration to be able to make an end of suffering, it will support for you. It will support you to be able to give up living things and defilements one day.
I am a foreigner citizen. If I don't disrobe and go back to my country without one day to give me precept, can I use a record my own taking precept now?
Our life experiences as a bhikkhu. After ordaining as a bhikkhu, Buddha laid down for all of us to stay with the dissenter for 5 rain retreats. It is very important. We must learn, we must be in the Sangha community. Only then we can learn related to our ordained life. If a bhikkhu, a newly ordained bhikkhu, very young was a bhikkhu, if he goes here and there, it is not proper. If there is something important to do related to father, mother, sickness, yes, they are allowed to go, but not to stay very long time, because there is no community of Sangha that it cannot support him to live the way the bhikkhu should live. In the same way for Sayali. So if you need to go back for some reason, You can. You can take by yourself in front of the Buddha. If there is no bhikkhu who can give morality. But if you just stay like this, there is no Kalyana Mitta, good friend, near you. There will be no community of Siari or community of Sangha who can admonish you, who can give guidance for the welfare of you. Because of this reason, you should not spend a long time alone in the same way for bhikkhus too. If they do like this, they grow old without any quality. According to my understanding as a bhikkhu, even 5 years spending, learning, living in the community of Bhikkhu Sangha is not enough. Better 10 years. Why? We have layman habit, character, practice, all need to be changed. If you don't change, if you don't improve, you will not be a bhikkhu. You will not be an ordained person. You will live like a lay person. You will speak like a lay person. You will act like a lay person. All these need to change. Only when you know how to learn, only when you wish to stay, learn with Sangha community, but it must be good community, not bad. As the Buddha said, Anyomi akapokaraniyogi padvijiti abhinan pacha vichavakitana. The behavior and manner of ordained persons should be completely different from that of lay person. It will not happen by itself. Only when practicing, only when changing, only when improving, we can develop this habit and manner. You should ask yourself many questions. Am I eating like a living? Am I speaking like a living? Am I acting like a living? This is what we all should ask ourselves and should give an answer to. Those who stay enjoy the way the devotee or the way the lay person do, when they are admonished properly, they dislike, they hate, they are angry because they enjoy.
Another question was that we are the owner of our karma. We are the heir of our karma. When we share the merit to the others, how can the others get the merit? How the sharing merit change to the next life destination? Why?
Sharing merits towards whom? The others.
The others. The question only is the other person.
Other person.
Other person. And that's the first question. And how can the other person they get our merit? And how the sharing merit change the next life destination?
If we hear sharing merits done by others, and if we rejoice that sharing merits done, what happens in your mind? Wholesome or unwholesome? Very clear, wholesome. But if you feel jealous, what happens? Unwholesome. That's why if you rejoice, sharing merits done by others, you are accumulating wholesome karma. That wholesome state of mind gives its result. This is what you can understand very clearly. But another reason is, sharing merits for the departed ones. If they hear your sharing merits done, and if they rejoice, your sharing merits done, and if they rejoice your sharing merits, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. They can upgrade their life. How great it is. That's why you should share merits. Also you should rejoice hearing sharing merits done by others. Sharing merits is like this. Now, suppose electricity is out of order, completely dark, and I lit a candlelight. In the hand of all of you, holding candle, each in all your hand. And then I share my light to all of you, one after another. It makes the whole room bright and clear. My candle light cannot become weak. It makes everybody see things as they really are. It makes the whole room bright more and more. That's why sharing merits is like this.
And there's a question: how can the merits will come to the next edition?
The merits doesn't travel from one existence to another. Just there is potentiality. As you all know, for every living being, whether humans, whether devas, whether animals, at the near-death moment, a certain object appears. It may be wholesome or unwholesome. If your last near-death object is wholesome, taking it as your near-death object, you pass away. Because you can take wholesome object at the near death, it gives its result in a good way. It doesn't mean that wholesome karma goes to another existence. Just it gives its result. It is not that karma that appear in the new existences. But there is a connection between. Without this will not happen in this way. This is not this is also not this. But there is a connection. Suppose you shout in a very huge cave. What happens? You hear the echo. Is the echo your voice? What's your answer? The echo is not your voice. But without your voice also, you can't hear echo sound. There is a connection. Without this, that will happen in this way. Understand?
So there's a question. There's one sayer lady. She said that she is new to the meditation and do mindfulness on the breath. Also, she is newcomer. She doesn't know anything about the studying Dhamma, about the Abhidhamma. So she has a question: should she need to studying Dhamma first, so she can get a deeper knowledge of the Buddha teaching, or she only need to practice the technique of the mindfulness on the breath first?
There are two ways. Some, after studying the Dharma intellectually, spending many years, they started their meditation. But many of meditators here are those who don't or who didn't study or learn Dhamma intellectually before. Just because of their interest and come on the meditation practice, they come to practice. They realize the Dhamma. After that, they study or learn the Dhamma intellectually again. This is the way we can do. As we are teaching meditation practice, according to Pali and commentary, when you practice even samatha, at the time you go together, learning and practicing. For that reason, when you can practice successfully what we are teaching here, you know a lot about learning, intellectually too, but furthermore, you attain direct knowledges, what the scholar can't. That's why, if you could successfully practice what we are teaching here according to the path of purification, Visuddhimagga, you know a lot, both intellectual and insight, direct attainment too. Now, suppose if you are going to read the book Visuddhimagga without any direct knowledge, you encounter difficulty to understand. But after practicing successfully what we are teaching here according to Visuddhimagga, at the time, what you have never read before, please read at the time. You understand almost all. You will say, oh, this is what I have already practiced. Oh, this is what I have directly penetrated.
So when I go see there's one question, two questions. How to deal with worry and how to be free from worry?
We worry, we sorry. Why? Mostly, if we think about our past, we feel sorry in many things that we have for what we have done. If we think about our future, we feel worried just because of this. Most of the causes are because of this. That's why I want to share with all of you the teachings of the Buddha. In times of the Buddha, one man approached the Buddha and asked what he wanted to know. Buddha, we lay person who live in the luxuriant house, enjoying sensual pleasure day and night, having meals 3 times a day. Even though we spend our life like this, we have no happiness. We have a lot of worries. But your sons and daughters, those who are bhikkhu and bhikkhuni, those who live under the tree, in the empty space and in a cave, wearing red robes, taking only 1 meal a day, the complexions are very, very good. They look very happy. What is the reason? So Buddha gave an answer. Yes, my sons and daughters, those who live under the tree, those who practice under the tree, who practice in an empty space, in the cave, wearing red robes, taking 1 meal a day. Their complexions are very fine and good. They are happy. The reason is they live at the present. They don't think about their past. They don't plan for their future. For that reason, they have no sorry and worry. I want to add my understanding. As we have our past, as we have done both good and bad, if we think about something good we have done, we will feel happy. But if we remember doing something bad in the past, we feel sorry. Whether good, whether bad, what we have done in the past, it is just in the past. Finished. It is not what you can do at the present for what we have done for both good and bad. What you can do practically is what you can at the present. Not for the future, not for what you have done in the past. That's why we should be practical if we want to make use of our precious time, just to stay, just to live at the present. When you're going to think about your past, as quick as possible, please stop. Just do what you can do at the present. When you go to plan for the future, as quick as possible, stop. Do what you can do at the present. This is what we all need to train. Without training, impossible. If we train, day by day we know how to live more peacefully. There may be those who have done something wrong towards us. Or we may be those who have done something wrong towards others. It is only in the past. It may be in the past, finished already. If we remember someone who had done something wrong, what do we feel? We feel very angry. Also, if you think about something what you have done wrong, you feel guilty. You waste your time. We should not waste our time by thinking something bad, what we have done or what others have done towards us. As we are humans, we are intelligent. There may be times you have improved, you have changed, you have corrected yourself for what you have done. There may be many those who have done in the same way. But you stay, make judgment, thinking about the wrong actions he or she has done. She may be the one who has already improved. You stay, make wrong judgment. So if you stay holding the same view that you have encountered before, you will suffer from it. It is just because you don't know how to improve yourself, you suffer. It is not that person makes you suffer. It is just because of your attitude, wrong attitude. You need to change that attitude. We all need to train to see oneself and others as a newborn person. Every day we see ourselves and every day we see others. Only then you can see the improvement of others, the changes of others, and you can treat with him or her in a way you should be. Let yourself be a newborn person every day. Let others be a newborn person every day. This is what we all need to train to see like this towards others and towards ourselves. Only then we will know how to live more peacefully. The most important thing is to know how to learn from both good and bad in life, and not to participate with them, just to learn to improve ourselves. It must be the last question.
Yes, sir. So, how to keep the mind to be alert and how to get the alert mind continuous without interrupt.
Alert, which mind has strength? The mind that is active or the mind that is calm? Which mind has power? The mind that is active or the mind that is calm? That's why the mind that is alert, sometimes it is active. We need calm mind. You have power to do good things. That's why always maintain calmness of the mind. Especially for those who are training the mind. We need not active mind, we need calm mind. Only with this state of mind, we can practice meditation well. The mind that is calm and alert, very good. The mind that is active and alert, this is not. Okay? Are you happy? So we will share their wisdom today. Repeat after me. Idam me punyam asavakayam vaham hotu. Idam me punyam nibbānassa accayo hotu mama punya bhaga sabba sattana vajemi te sabbe